Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Is that not what you see? Okay, let's be serious. Hi everyone, I am Olapeju. I'm the voice of the Cshaped Podcast, and you're welcome to the podcast on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on the link that got you here. Okay, so I decided to make this mini introductory video because I just wanted to let the YouTube community know what my initiative is all about. Okay, so I started a podcast about 5 months ago. It is a podcast tailored into creating awareness about sickle cell disease, and I've grown a particular amount of audience through the podcast, and then I've decided that, okay, it is time for me to take it further and reach a wider range of population due to what the initiative is all about. It's more educative and enlightening, and I need to get more people on board. So that is why I am here, and here to just tell you what I do and the goals of this podcast. So those of you that follow me on my podcast, you're not new, and thank you for coming back to subscribe here. So thank you for that. If you're new here, you should subscribe because there are a lot of things coming our way. Okay, so let me just give you a brief introduction into what the initiative is all about. So yes, my genotype is SS, and I have been living with sickle cell for the past 26 years. And when I was in the university, I started creating awareness about the condition. I just want people to know more about it, and it's giving more attention and should know what the disease actually entails and how severe it can be. Okay, so I volunteered for different groups and individual NGOs and all of that, so just to create awareness, publicize about sickle cell. Even my final year project in the university was all about sickle cell, just to know the knowledge and the attitude of people towards individuals living with the condition. So moving forward, I decided to start the podcast and just put my voice out there to talk about my experience and encourage all other sickle cell warriors, and at the same time move on with the campaign of knowing your genotype. Trust me, the very first step of helping in maybe creating awareness and also playing your part is to know your genotype, because in as much as different kind of individual groups and organizations and foundations try to create awareness about this disease and all, there is a way it is inherited, and you can only avoid that when you know your genotype. Yeah, that is why I also emphasize that campaign. It's really important for you to know your genotype, because that's the first step in eradicating the incidence of sickle cell. Because when there is a proper awareness about your genotype, and you know that my genotype has to be compatible with this particular kind of genotype, then I know that, okay, this pairing will bring forth children without sickle cell, and that way you know that you've played your part and you're actually supporting the campaign that says we want to actually reduce the number of children that have sickle cell, because Nigeria accounts for the highest number of children born with sickle cell annually. That's a quite lot of number, and the main aim is just to reduce it, and that is part of what my podcast is all about. Okay, so genotypic compatibility is very important, and I'll continue to re-emphasize that in my podcast. And another thing is to bring up guests on the show. When I mean guests on the show, I'm talking about sickle cell warriors as well as caregivers, to enlighten us more about the experience. This time around, I am using my experience as a sickle cell warrior, right, based on how I feel. So I would want to hear from other people, caregivers. You have a relative who have sickle cell, and how have you been able to show support? How has it been, the whole management and everything? And you get to tell us different things from your own angle. We get to learn from you, and it's not just going to be from me alone. So you If you have anything you want to tell me about sickle cell, or you want to share with all of my audience, you're welcome on my show. Another main goal of this podcast is also to ensure that individuals who have disabilities, either intellectual, cognitive, physical, non-physical, they are treated as equal as people who do not have disabilities. Okay, so no discrimination, no stigmatization. They are supported in the community, they are included in the community. It is very, very important. They get to work, access to jobs, education, and a lot of adequate standards of living, different kind of ways they can live independently and also get support from the society. Is very, very important. I mean, I have sickle cell and I have been able to function in my society. I have a right to education. I am a graduate, and also employment. I volunteer as a mental health counselor, so I'm able to fulfill purpose, and I'm included in my community. And that's just one of the things I want to emphasize in this podcast as well. So overall, it's possible to have a sickle cell free generation. Yes, when your genotype is A, you know that, you're very sure, you got tested, and then your partner is also A or AS, and then that way you've eradicated a sickle cell probability, and that's like one of the steps for you to support my initiative. So I hope I've been able to give you guys an idea about what I am here for. So thank you guys, and please follow me. I need your support. I cannot do this alone. I need you to please subscribe down there, yes, and follow me on Instagram, my social media platforms. On Instagram it is the Cshaped Podcast, and on Twitter it is the Cshaped Pod. Yeah, so to end the episode for today, I would just be dropping a short clip of me and my experience living with sickle cell disease. It's just basically a summary of my journey so far. Yeah, hospital admissions, and basically what I go through when I am down with a crisis. So the video comes next now. Just watch till the end, and also follow the instruction that follows that video. I'll see you guys later. So here we are, just short clips of my experience living with sickle cell. So this is my friend trying to feed me here. I don't like to eat when I'm sick. So another hospital admission. I was quite happy here because the drip is off and I was close to going home. So I made videos. I was so happy that okay, finally I get to leave the hospital. I get to have my routine back. I make videos while I'm on the hospital bed, the medications. I was reacting to a drug here, another admission here. They say drink water. This is me trying to drink water. I'm tired of the water already, but I still have to continue. Yeah, so water is life, very important. And then my line got tissued, got swollen up. They had to change it, so another one. That one got tissued again, I guess. So this hospital experiences, the line tissued here again. They had to put it on another arm, and I was watching TV and still made the videos. And my friend visited. Yeah, this is me struggling on the bed, and he tried to make videos of me and use me as an experiment. But then I was like, okay, fine, I'll keep the video, thank you. So yeah, I remember this day I was just discharged and I was so happy. Finally I'm leaving the hospital. So this was me dancing. I think I was vibing to Burna Boy's Rock Your Body here. I see my moves now. Don't try me. I still had pain here. Just smiled. And yes, I have a dog. His name is Flynn, and he's so cute. He's the cutest, actually. Trust me. I'm so glad to have him. He's very cute, but still troublesome. Moving on, pictures of me, my beautiful self, showing off legs and legs and legs. And did I mention that I am a fabulous model? Well, that's a proof. You've seen it. So yeah, moving on. That's me at work. Goofy, doing my work but still playful. All work and no play. Makes Peju a dull girl. Yes, so that's just me at work. Moving on to more pictures of my beautiful self, pictures of me. And then my podcast, that's my flyer when I launched it 5 months ago. Moving on to more awareness. And yeah, this was me addressing children living with sickle cell. and their parents on different preventive measures they can take to minimize crisis and also to live a healthy lifestyle. I also took them through dangers of drug addiction and how important it is to follow directives from their doctors. Therefore, awareness never stops. It continues, and this is why I'm here on YouTube. So please support me, subscribe, tell your friends, share my videos, and expect me during the next episode. Thank you. Bye.